Alright, so this one is called the Saturn Moon Mind Matrix. And it's a theory that Earth is a prison planet. Okay, so on Saturn, there's apparently a lot of odd things about Saturn and about its moons. In this theory, though, the odd thing about Saturn is that on the North Pole of Saturn, there's a hexagonal storm that's been up there raging for a long time, apparently. And the belief is that this storm was artificially created, and it sends out a signal from Saturn that makes contact with the moon, which is, in this theory, also believed to be like intelligently designed, artificially created, like an odd object. And I guess some of that's evidenced by its more circular than elliptical passage that it does around Earth, and then the thing where one side of the moon always faces the Earth. So the signal hits this moon of ours and is amplified or affected by the moon, and then that signal comes from the moon and beams onto Earth. And the signal apparently has some kind of dumbing down effect on the humans that live here. Supposedly, without this signal, humans would be able to do all kinds of amazing things, like travel interdimensionally, or time travel, or what the fuck ever. So, there's little clues that point to who the guards are in this prison. Spoiler alert, the guards are supposedly the Abrahamic religions. So, remembering the hexagonal storm on the North Pole of Saturn, if you take a hexagon is in the center of the Star of David. Also, some people may not be able to see this, but a hexagon is a cube. If you draw a line from every other point on a hexagon to the center of the hexagon, you get a drawing that looks a lot like a cube in perspective. That is, in this theory, supposed to be connected to the Kaaba, that Muslim cube in Mecca. And if you take a cube and you cut the edges of a cube, that six-sided box, it will lay down to form the shape of a Christian cross. I'm aware that you could cut it differently and it would make a different shape, but that doesn't fit this theory. Okay? So we're going to go with that. So in these religions, they're down with like the Old Testament stuff, and then they have their variations that they add to it, or stuff they add to it, whatever. But there's a common thread of discouraging education, either education of women or just education of the population in general. The characters of Adam and Eve got punished for seeking knowledge. Lucifer, God's favorite angel, and a bunch of his friends got kicked out of the fucking party in heaven for questioning and being curious and wanting man to have free will. So there's a lot of indication that they don't get down with that, and it's in theory because they're guards of this prison we live in. And I think that's basically the Saturn Moon Mind Matrix. So enjoy your prison.